2008, the housing market collapses. Millions of Americans lose their homes, banks fail, headlines scream disaster. Everyone says real estate is dead. It's over. Get out while you can.
And while everyone was running away, a small group of people did something strange. They started buying houses, apartments, duplexes, properties that others were abandoning. They saw something no one else could see.
Fast forward 15 years. Those same people are millionaires. Some are worth tens of millions, all because they understood one simple truth that most people never learn.
Real estate is how ordinary people become wealthy. Not the stock market, not crypto, not lottery tickets. Real estate. It has created more millionaires than any other investment in human history.
And here's what nobody tells you: you don't need to be rich to start. You don't need perfect credit. You don't need to know the right people. You just need to understand how the game works.
So today, we're going to show you exactly that. Everything a beginner needs to know. The strategies, the pitfalls, the secrets that wealthy investors guard like treasure.
This is real estate investing for people starting from zero.
Let's start with the question. Why real estate? Why not stocks? Why not just put your money in a savings account and call it a day?
Because real estate does something no other investment can do. It pays you in 4 different ways at the same time.
The first way is cash flow. You buy a property, you rent it out. The rent is more than your mortgage, your taxes, your insurance. That extra money, it goes straight into your pocket every single month while you sleep.
Think about that. A tenant pays you to live in a property you own. They're covering your bills and then some.
The second way is appreciation. Real estate goes up in value over time. Not every year, not in every market, but over decades, the trend is undeniable. A house that costs $200,000 today might be worth $300,000 in 10 years.
You didn't do anything. You just held it, and you made $100,000.
The third way is equity. Every time your tenant pays the rent and you pay the mortgage, a piece of that payment goes toward owning more of the property, month after month, year after year, until one day you own it completely, free and clear.
Your tenant paid off your house. Let that sink in.
And the fourth way is taxes. The government actually rewards you for owning rental property, depreciation, deductions, write-offs. You can legally reduce your tax bill, sometimes dramatically, just by being a landlord.
4 streams of wealth from a single property. Now imagine owning 5 properties, 10 properties, 20.
That's how ordinary people become extraordinarily wealthy.
But here's where most people stop. They hear all this and they think, that's great, but I don't have money. I don't have $50,000 for a down payment. I can barely pay my rent as it is.
And this is the lie that keeps people poor. The belief that you need to be rich to invest in real estate.
Let us show you something. There's a strategy called house hacking. It sounds complicated. It's not.
You buy a property with multiple units, a duplex, a triplex, a fourplex. You live in one unit and you rent out the others.
Here's the magic. Because you're living in the property, you qualify for an FHA loan. The government backs it. The down payment? 3.5%. Not 20%, 3.5.
On a $200,000 duplex, that's $7,000 down, maybe less.
Now the tenants in the other units, they pay your mortgage. They pay your utilities. Some people live completely free. Some people actually make money just by living in their own home.
$7,000 to start building real wealth. That's a used car, a vacation, a few months of savings.
It's not out of reach. It never was. But what if you don't even have that? What if you're starting with nothing? There's another way. Partnerships. You find someone with money who doesn't have time. You become their time, their effort, their boots on the ground.
You find the deals, you manage the properties, you do the work, they provide the capital, you split the profits.
No money down, zero, just hustle, just knowledge, just the willingness to do what others won't.
There are people who have built entire real estate empires without investing a single dollar of their own.
It sounds impossible. It's not. It happens every single day.
Now, let's talk about the dark side. Because real estate isn't all sunshine and passive income. There are traps, there are mistakes, and they can destroy you if you're not careful.
Mistake number one, buying with emotion instead of math.
A property looks nice. The neighborhood seems good. You get excited. You make an offer. You never actually run the numbers.
Then reality hits. The rent doesn't cover the mortgage. The repairs are endless. You're losing money every month. You're trapped.
There's a simple test, the 1% rule. The monthly rent should be at least 1% of the purchase price. A $150,000 property should rent for $1,500 a month.
It's not perfect, but it's a filter. It stops you from buying junk.
Mistake number 2, no emergency fund.
The furnace breaks. A tenant stops paying rent. The roof starts leaking. If you don't have reserves, you're done. One bad month ends your investing career.
Always keep 3 to 6 months of expenses saved per property, non-negotiable.
Mistake number 3, skipping the inspection.
$400. That's what an inspection costs. People skip it to save money. Then they discover the foundation is cracked, the plumbing is failing, there's mold in the walls.
They save $400. They lose $40,000.
Never skip the inspection.
Mistake number 4, paralysis by analysis.
Some people research for years, read every book, listen to every podcast, analyze hundreds of deals, and never, ever actually buy anything.
Meanwhile, someone else with half their knowledge is out there owning properties, building wealth, living the life.
Education is good, but at some point, you have to act. Your first deal won't be perfect. It doesn't have to be. It just has to be a start.
So what do you actually do? If you're watching this right now and you want to begin, what are the concrete steps?
Step 1, know your market. Open Zillow, open Redfin. Start looking at properties in your area. What do homes cost? What do they rent for? Get familiar with the numbers.
Step 2, know your finances. Check your credit score. Look at your debt. Calculate your savings. You need to know exactly where you stand.
Step 3, educate yourself, but set a deadline. Give yourself 90 days to learn the basics. Read Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Read the book on rental property investing. Watch videos. Absorb information.
But after 90 days, start looking at real deals. No more preparation. Action.
Step 4, build your network. Join Facebook groups about real estate investing. Find local meetups. Connect with agents, lenders, other investors. Real estate is a team sport. The best deals come through relationships.
Step 5, set a specific goal. Not, I want to invest someday. That's a wish. That's a dream. That never happens.
Write this down. I will purchase my first investment property within 12 months. Put a date on it. Tell someone. Make it real.
Accountability changes everything.
Let's bring it all together. What have we learned?
Real estate builds wealth in 4 ways: cash flow, appreciation, equity, tax benefits, No other investment does all four.
You don't need to be rich to start. House hacking, partnerships, seller financing. There are doors everywhere if you know where to look.
But you have to avoid the traps. Run your numbers. Keep reserves. Never skip inspections. And don't let fear keep you on the sidelines forever.
The path is clear. Learn your market, know your finances, build your network, set a deadline, take action.
15 years ago, while everyone was running from real estate, a few brave people ran toward it. They are wealthy now.
You're watching this video in this moment for a reason. This could be your beginning, your turning point, the day everything changed.
Or you could close this video, tell yourself you'll start later, and watch another year pass, exactly like the last one.
The choice is yours.
If this video helped you, if something clicked, hit that subscribe button. We release new content every week. Real strategies, real knowledge, for people who are serious about building wealth.
And leave a comment below. Tell us, where are you on your journey? Just starting? Already own properties? What's the one thing holding you back?
We read every single comment. We're building a community here. People who want more and are willing to work for it.
That's all for today.
Go take action, because nobody's going to build your future except you.
We'll see you in the next one.